Welcome back to the Fenerbache to Glory series. On this episode, we'll take a look at our first youth intake with Fenerbahce, the big derby game against Besiktas, and the Turkish Cup final. Also, the roundup at the end of the season. Can we win the Turkish double? Our first youth intake as Fenerbahce manager is here, and it's a very, very poor intake. This is something we're going to have to increase in the future because the league does have a Turkish players requirement. We've only got one top talent, and so let's check out Ferhat Gulmez. Ferhat Gulmez, striker, best as a poacher. He's got some decent finishing, decent acceleration, decent technique, and decent off the ball. He could be a player that could come off the bench if we can develop him nicely, but this youth intake has been very, very poor. The biggest derby game of the season is now ahead of us. We play Besiktas away in the Super Lig to extend our lead at the top of the table to 12 points, but they do have a game in hand, so it could be 9 points at the end of this game should we win it, or it could be less if they win as well, which is going to be mad. They're in good form, 4-2-3-1. They've got their best team out. We just come off a bad defeat against Real Madrid. We've put our best team out for Fofana and Solbakken in the team. It's going to be an interesting game. Can we go to Besiktas and batter the hell out of them and increase our lead at the top of the table? Lincoln floats one in. Solbakken, it's an early chance and he's unlucky. Heads it just over the bar. What a signing that young man's been on a free transfer from Bodo Glimt. Absolutely quality on a free. Him and Datro Fofana have really taken us to the next level. But can they do something against a very good Besiktas side? Lincoln now, another free kick. He's going to float this one in too. Lincoln floats it in. João Pedro gets beat in the air. Ferdy's there. Ferdy shoots, deflected, and the keeper makes an instinctive save. And Datro Fofana misses an open goal. You don't expect that from Datro. He's normally better than that, but the angle was quite tight. Already making excuses for the young man in that situation there, but it's been a pretty boring game so far. We've had the best chances. We've not had the best possession. They've got the better possession, 60-40, but they haven't had a chance yet. A draw for us isn't a worse result. It's not the best. I want to win this game. That's why we're going attacking. But Besiktas will feel they need to win this game because the games that we've got left, we should win every single one of them. Youssef with the corner. Weghorst, he's hit that way over the bar. He's very decent in the air, Wout Weghorst, and he's scored a lot of goals for Besiktas this season, so that's a big let-off for us. Can we make some subs to change the game? Solbakken looks really tired. He gave it his all in the last game. Kovaci's on. Enner Valencia for João Pedro. Changing two of the front line. Luan Perez wins it. Crespo into Datro Fofana. Into João Pedro. Alioski marauding down the left flank. Puts in a very poor ball, but wins a corner. And nothing happens on... the corner's here now. Lincoln. It's cleared. Irfan Can's there to pick up the pieces. Can finds Osei Samuel. Valencia's in. Valencia with a rocket finish. What a goal. It's gone to VAR. Come on, VAR. You know this could be goal of the season if this stands. It looks like what's happening here. Goal check review. Goal. Come on. Big away goal from Enner Valencia. The man who might be leaving us at the end of the season has scored a vital goal in this title race. Osei Samuel now. Long throw-ins, cleared by Roman Saiz. Lincoln wins it from Masuaku. Datro's there. Crespo, Ferdy. Oh, good save by Ersin in goal. Very simple save for Ersin there. The highlight's still going, which is maybe not a good thing for us. Ersin hoofs it long. Samuel wins the header. Crespo picks up the pieces. Serdar with a chip ball forward. Lincoln's asleep. He's not there. Youssef's going to take Samuel on, beats him. Finds the West Ham legend, Masuaku. Great ball in. Dele Alli, anyone but Dele Alli. Come on. I don't mind who scores against us, but not Dele Alli. He's not a footballer in my opinion. Let's make some subs. Lincoln. Arda Güler deserves a game. And Diego Rossi's always been there for us this season when we needed him. Some fresh legs in midfield as well. Zach made the subs. It's not long to go in the game. Can they make the difference? Can we go and get another goal to put our fans' minds and hearts at ease? Rossi, Alioski, Great ball in from Alioski. Valencia off the bench, double. Come on, yes, yes. What a win this would be. Valencia off the bench, trying to earn a new contract with the club. Scores 2 against Besiktas. But Besiktas are on attack with Nathan Redmond here, trying to pull it back into Weghorst. Weghorst and Redmond linking up well. Redmond beating our defender there. And, great play by Redmond, but poor finishing from Besiktas there. Could those poor finishes cost them the game? It's looking like it's going to. There's not long left in the game. We've taken our chances when we've had them. Enner Valencia have been the difference. Never thought I'd say that. But, I mean, you can't count us out. After a devastating defeat, we've come back and we've absolutely destroyed Besiktas in this game. What a game. Now can we go on and do the Turkish, can we secure the league and do the Turkish Cup double? After beating Besiktas, we went on an absolutely insane run, winning the league by beating Istanbul Başakşehir, Trabzonspor, Adana Demirspor. We beat them in the cup to set up the Trabzonspor Turkish Cup final. Can we do the double in our first season in charge? Let's take a look at how the squads performed before the cup game. Taking a look at some of the key players in this game, in our save so far. I want to start off with who's been the main man. It's been João Pedro. I didn't expect this from him. He's got 38 goals in the league, 10 in the Turkish Cup, and 3 in the Champions League, given 51 games in 44 starts and 2 sub-appearances. Absolutely mental stats from João Pedro there. Can't believe the form that the man's been on. He's been absolutely class. The next player that I want to take a look at, who's been instrumental in the team as well, is Irfan Can, the Turkish assist legend. He's got 22 assists in the league, 5 in the Champions League, 5 in the Turkish Cup, creating 32 goals all over, 11 goals in 46 games. He's been absolutely phenomenal. Probably the best Turkish player that we've got. Another player who's come in and done absolute wonders for the club is David Datro Fofana. What a player he's been. He got 15 goals in the league from 18 games, 7 assists, 18 in 23 overall with 11 assists. He's been absolutely class. He's developing. He's going to be world class. We're not going to be able to keep him for long, but once we've got him, we're going to sell him on for a massive fee. The other guy who came in January was Ola Sobakan. He's been absolutely class. Him and Datro Fofana really did change the game for us. He's got 6 assists, 7 goals in 13 league games. Overall, he's got 10 goals, 18 starts, 9 assists. He's been absolutely quality for a free transfer. Cannot go wrong with that. And last but not least, Arda Güler, who's been developing really nicely. I've never had him on a save before, and he's been absolutely class for us, mainly off the bench this season. 9 assists, 4 goals, 6 starts, 27 off the bench. Is not bad going for the young wonder kid. He's always developing. He's always improving. So we're in to have a very big, good Turkish player. Now let's see how we got on against Trabzonspor in the Turkish Cup final. The team sheets are in for the final, and it's our best team against their best team. Best of luck to Trabzonspor in this final. But going into this game, we have unbeaten form. I think we haven't lost for about 25 games, 26 games, something like that, if you don't count the Real Madrid Champions League one. Their form's a bit sketchy, but form goes out of the window for cup finals. So let's see if that is actually true, or can we put Trabzonspor to sleep? Not too much happening in the first few minutes of the game. Looks like we're having the slightly better of it with better possession. Osei Samuel now, first attack of the final, into Lincoln. Lincoln plays a poor ball and it's not good. I mean, it's got to be. Oh, Lincoln's there. Can we get a sweaty? No, he's got to finish that. He has to finish that. Chan with a free kick. Irfan Can. What a goal! What a banger from Irfan Can. I mean, we should be 2-0 up, but we'll take 1-0 at this stage. What a goal. The keeper's having no chance of save that. What a finish. Oh, headed over the bar from Bartra. I'm still caught up in the Irfan Can goal. What a goal that was. Absolute bullet. Lincoln with a corner. Cleared away. Irfan Can. Probably the best Turkish player we've got. Crespo into Lincoln. What can Lincoln do here? finds Alioski. Lincoln, Crespo. Oh, great team goal. Come on, 2-0 up in a final. Let's go. 2-0 in a final. Let's go, boys. Come on, this is insane. And it's disallowed. So we're only 1-0 up in the final. Again, me talking, should never talk before it's actually happened. VAR ruled it out. That was a great team goal, though, although it doesn't count. Gabamin now. Perez. The boys looking up for this. João Pedro, Solbakken. Trying to do some Cristiano Ronaldo skills, and Gabamin robs him. Oh, Gomez is in, and Bayindir makes the save, even though Gomez was offside. Still an impressive save. Perez looks for Yazici, Bartra, Gabamin. They're playing nice football. I'll give it to them, Trabzonspor. Their manager's getting good football out of them. Ossie Samuel's got pace, but that touch was terrible. Aziz into Chan, Crespo, Ossie Samuel now. Roaming down the right wing, finds Solbakken. Solbakken, he didn't find the right ball. He's got to find the right ball there. He's got to improve his final ball delivery. Once he does that, he'll be an absolutely insane right winger. Crespo to Datro. Datro again, final ball's poor. Gomez, Perez wins the ball in the air. Chan, Alioski, Datro's got the pace here. Datro. Pedro, he's not going to miss that. There's no VAR this time. 2-0. Come on, 2-0 in the final. The man who scored 50 goals gets his final goal. Puts us 2-0 up, and it's looking comfortable at this stage. Although I hope those words do not come back to haunt me. Goal kick, Densville. Gabamin. They're finding loads of space in the middle of the park. Perez. Datro, he's doing his best to press, and he wins the ball. Quality winger work there from Datro Fofana. Perez, Alioski on the overlap. Alioski, can he find Solbakken? That's got to be the game. It's 3-0. It's 30 minutes in. Come on. What a goal. Solbakken gets his goal in the final. What a ball from Alioski. That goal was made by Fofana's hard work down the wing. What an incredible player Datro Fofana is. Lincoln's ball in now. Solbakken rising, but gets beat in the air. Gomez, can he hold it up? He can. Visca, terrorizing the left flank. Gabamin now. Gabamin looks like Paul Pogba in this game. He looks absolutely class. Visca, Yashitsi, poor finish, tame finish. He's got to finish that. If he wants to get back in the game, Trabzonspor, they needed to finish that. Bardi's ball in. Gomez wins it in the air, but Bayindir's there again. The best Turkish goalkeeper for me, Altay Bayindir, absolutely quality. João Pedro misses out on the header. Hamšík picks up the pieces. Good interceptions there. Luan Perez, who could be on his way out of the club as he won't sign a new contract. Crespo, Serdar. Back to Perez, playing it round at the back. Crespo. Great ball into Solbakken. Solbakken doesn't find the right ball. But João Pedro pressed. And he went for the cheeky chip from about 30 yards. He was unlucky. With his goal record, you can allow him to do that. He scored 51, 52 goals now. Who knows? Half time, everyone's hyped up in the dressing room. They think it's going to be ticker tape at full time, but there's still another half of football to play. Datro Fofana, great ball into Solbakken. Swisher play there. Pedro's in. Pedro, he's offside. The offside flag saves any embarrassment there for Pedro. He should absolutely bury that. Lincoln. We're not winning these balls in the corner. They're very good at defending set pieces, especially corners. I think they've won every header from a corner so far. Alioski, Irfan Can, Solbakken's in again. What can he do here? There's no one in the middle. He's doing all sorts. I thought he was going to score like a back-heeled flick after pressing the defender. That would have been an absolute quality goal. Lincoln's corner in. We're still not winning. Still not winning any headers against them. Quality corner management from Trabzonspor. I think 3-0 is comfortable. Let's make some substitutions. Lincoln's coming off. Arda Güler's coming on. Valencia's going to get his last game for the club as he won't sign a new contract either. Diego Rossi's coming on for Datro Fofana. It's a big call. And Zach is coming on for Miguel Crespo. Let's hope that Fofana substitution doesn't come back to bite us because he's class. But Rossi's also very good as well. Ossie Samuel, he's wanted by big clubs as well. I think Southampton are trying to put in a bid for him in the summer. And here's Zach, Sopsis, Maximiliano Gomez, Bardi. Great ball. Osei Samuel still on the pitch at the moment, but he's going to be subbed any time. Next time the ball goes out of play, Serdar, great interception. Well done, son. Valencia's in behind. Can he wrap it up? Can he wrap it? No, he can't. He should have wrapped up the victory and scored a goal in the final on his final appearance. Fan Chan's corner. They've won every header, so I'm not. Yeah, I mean they've won every header. The corners are just pointless. Might as well play a short one. Perez into Gianni. Mark Bartra, Stoke legend. Yashitsi pulling the strings for them. Gianni's in. What can he do? Oh, he scored a thumping goal. Absolutely thumping goal from Gianni. Brilliant goal. Let's hope that's not the signs of a comeback. Come on, boys. Just hold on now. We've got 10 minutes to do the double. Double Turkish Cup, Turkish League. Chan's ball in. They've won another header. Surprise, surprise. Alioski's there. Rossi. Ferdy, what's he doing? Oh, back to the keeper. We'll take it. We'll take it at this stage. Luan Perez. Great ball to Rossi. Can he find the right ball? Finds Arda Güler. Arda Güler, top corner. Let's go. That's the cup done. We're seeing a Turkish League and Cup double in the first season with Fenerbahce. What an achievement that is. I can sit down and relax now. Nachi. And we actually won a header there. I was expecting that to be a goal for Trabzonspor. Oh, okay. Yep. He's just like about 8'7", Gomez. He just scores goals for the sake of scoring goals from headers. And that's, oh no, it's 4-2 and there's 4 minutes left. Yashitsi, Bayindir, lay down, fake injury. No! What are you doing? We don't want to counter-attack. Rossi's still going. Still Rossi. Rossi's going again. Rossi! Oh, would have been one of the goals of the season. That's surely got to be it. There's not enough time for Trabzonspor to score 2 goals. They might score another one, but there's not time for a third. Arda Güler now. Held back. Take your time. It's game over. Trabzonspor fans are leaving the stadium in their droves. The Fenerbahce fans are lighting flares. Ticker tape's going to be coming anytime soon. Chan's literally taking as long. Yeah, and there it is. Here's the presentation. We've done it. We've won the Turkish Cup double. Altay Bayindir leads his boys out for the Turkish Cup. He's shaking hands with the Turkish president. Well, I don't know what his name is, but whoever he is, that guy is being presented with the Turkish Cup. And the ticker tape's about to start. What a performance from the boys. Big 4-2 win over Trabzonspor, one of our fierce rivals. And everyone's getting ready for the ticker tape and fireworks time. What an achievement. The double is done. Now let's take a look at our end of season review. End of the 22-23 season. And as you can see, we have done the double. Looking at the new arrivals, my signings were Datro Fofana and Ola Sobakken. Datro Fofana got signing of the season. I don't think that's probably fair. I think João Pedro should have got it. He had a mightily impressive season, but Fofana gets all the applauds. He was actually very, very good, I have to say. Other players that were brought in before me are seen here. Most of these won't stay. Although the board did buy Bruma, so I'm trying to get rid of him and rebuild this squad during the summer. Looking at our season results, we finished first in the Turkish League. We won the league, 99 points, winning it by 17 points. We nearly got 99 points and 90 and 100 plus goal difference as well. I mean, that's the aim for next season, 100 points, 100 plus goal difference. Average home attendance was nearly filled out the stadium, so we've got to do a little bit more than that. João Pedro got 38 goals in 36 league games. He was absolutely class. We had one very strange defeat against a team that I cannot pronounce, but the rest of the results went the way that they should have gone. Apart from probably Alanyaspor, we should have probably beat them at home, but I'm very happy with that season, only losing the one game. You can't really go wrong with that. Moments to remember, we beat Sivasspor 8-2. We absolutely thumped them. Match to remember, well, we beat Besiktas 1-0. We saw it on the YouTube. We saw it here. It was very, very good game. And then a 5-2 win goal of the season. We've seen some bangers as well. The finances are up for next season, which is very, very good because we need it. There's going to be a lot of squad rebuilding. A lot of players are going to go. Notably, Enner Valencia is going on a free. He won't sign a new deal. Luan Perez is going to go as well. He's another one that won't sign a new deal. And then we're going to get rid of probably Mitsi Batshuayi, who didn't really play this season, and we've got better options too. Here's how we lined up. It was the attacking 4-2-3-1 formation for the whole season, whether that was in the league, the cup, or the Champions League. It served us very, very well. Atley Bayindir was our best goalkeeper. Osei Samuel, Luan Perez, Serdar Aziz, Etienne Alioski all had very, very good seasons at the back, although we probably do need a better centre-back than Aziz. Sometimes in the big games, he doesn't really perform. Irfan Can, we couldn't have asked for much more. Him and Crespo were absolutely class in the centre of midfield. Solbakken and Fofana changed the game once they come in January. That's when we really started to pick up our form and the points. And João Pedro, I can't believe he scored 50-plus goals. It's absolutely insane. And here we are, the club awards. João Pedro, fans players of the season. Young player of the season, Fofana. Son of the season, Fofana. Goal of the season, Cavachi. Top goal scorer was João Pedro. Irfan Can with the assists. Competition awards. João Pedro was top goal scorer. He was the best player of the season, striker of the season, cup player of the season, Turkish Cup goal scorer, and Can won the rest of the awards, whilst Bayindir was goalkeeper of the season. Record breakers, 52 goals. João Pedro, this tactic, if we had a world-class striker, they would get 70, 80 goals with this tactic. I'm absolutely convinced. History in the making. A double in my first season. You can't ask for much more. We're going to go into the summer. We're going to rebuild the squad. And that's when we're hopefully going to win the League Cup double next season. If there's a Turkish Super Cup, we're going to win that as well. And then let's see how we can get on in the Champions League with a rebuilt squad.